La luna se estaba peinando en los espejos del río y un toro la está mirando entre la jara escondido. Cuando llega la alegre mañana y la luna se escapa del río, el torito se mete en el agua, embistiendo al ver que se ha ido. Y ese toro enamorado de la...
So we're here with Nani in her studio. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, this is my work and home operation. This is basically the front part of my house and converted porch, but I get great light, and this is where I work day in and day out. I keep up all of past illustrations and sketches that I have. These are some canvases that are getting ready to be painted, and this is a work in progress. This is the underpainting for a piece that I'm gonna start to do pretty soon here. The first kind of art I ever got into was doing graffiti art. To this day, graffiti is one of the most challenging art forms because everything you do is in the public eye. So it made me get good really, really fast because you didn't want to look like a fool. And your biggest critics are your peers. You put it out there, the world sees it, but the ones that matter the most to you are the people closest to you and how they view your artwork. So you get these honest, harsh critiques each and every time you paint. You kind of didn't grow up and learn and get good and get gains without walking in the footsteps of somebody else. Started out kind of in this illustrative genre and looking at a lot of illustration from turn of the century to like 1940s and 50s. And the more that I drew them, the more that I started noticing when I was looking at this form of illustration that I started seeing the absence of ethnic cultures in them. I decided that that was what I wanted to do, was to make these images, but to put in the cultural groups that I understood and the cultural background that I understood and rewrite them into this form of illustration. I grew up in Chinle and on the north side of Albuquerque and Corrales. Lived in Chinle, Arizona on the res. My motivation is mostly just that I enjoy creating art. The act of creation is amazing, and it's a gift that I feel really fortunate to be blessed with. So first and foremost, I mean, anything that I'm able to create or draw or do anything, even if it's just doodling or fooling around or you know, working on sketches or making coloring pages for my son or anything, that seems to be my motivation, is just the absolute creation of art. That looks good for right now, so why don't we go see the mural?
Imagínate que desde muy niño te llevaba flores, te daba mi abrigo. Imagínate que soy el amigo.
Hi, I'm Nani Chacon. You're here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, in Wells Park, in front of my mural, She Taught Us to Weave, and you're watching Youth Cine Media. given the opportunity to write a proposal about it, I wanted to create a mural about communication. I feel like right now we're at this forefront where communication is really rapidly changing. In thinking of those concepts and how we've adapted to that throughout time. And so I thought about Spider Woman, and she, in Navajo creation stories, is the one that taught us to weave. One thing that Spider Woman taught us in that was harmony and responsibility. So right now, I think about where we are in this day and age and what is our big means of sustenance, and I see that as communication and technology. My question that I wanted to ask with this mural is, how are we going to understand beauty and harmony as we explore this tool?